Get some popcorn. Let's negotiate the terms for surrender.
Have you gone mad?
I've conceded the battle. Now we simply have to negotiate the terms of surrender.
And enjoy. Non-story missions in LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, how would they work? Before we start, director James McLaughlin, who works for TT Games, revealed some of the in-game hub world activities you'll be able to do while in free roam at the E3 2019 interview. The first in-game hub world activity are Smuggler Runs, which involves you collecting some cargo without being detected by the Empire, and you are to transport it to the designated planet and character. The second in-game hub world activity are Bounty Hunter missions, which involves you travelling to a planet to seek out a character and hunt down the designated target, which the target will be hidden on one of the 20 plus fully explorable planets. I will leave a link to the article in the description down below. Ground battles haven't been officially confirmed as of yet, and I'm going to be speculating how all three of these in-game hub world activities are potentially going to work. Without further ado, let us begin. With Smuggler Runs, I'm going to assume that you'll be able to accept Smuggler Runs through the Mos Eisley Cantina on Tatooine, or through the vast majority of the 20 plus fully explorable planets, or if not all of them. The characters you can potentially be able to accept Smuggler Runs from can vary between Han Solo, Chewbacca, Lando Calrissian, Naim Num, Mars Kanata, etc. We know we'll be transporting some form of cargo, but I wish we were able to transfer passengers, as it will be me. You'll have to load the cargo onto either your ship or the designated ship for the mission. You will have to reach the surface of the planet, and as a Star Destroyer emerges from hyperspace, on the radar it will indicate the location of the Star Destroyer, and the Star Destroyer will deploy a squadron of TIE fighters to scout the perimeter. You will have to avoid being detected by not being in the Empire's range of its scanners, and you have to prevent the cargo or the ship from being damaged, as if you're detected, the TIE fighters and the Star Destroyer will converge on your location and will open fire. If the ship or the cargo is destroyed, you will have failed the Smuggler Run mission. Whether you've been detected or whether you were able to pass by the Imperials, you will set a course to your designated planet and will go into hyperspace to deliver the cargo to the designated character, and you would have passed the Smuggler Run mission, being awarded with either studs, a kyber brick, or perhaps a ship or some characters. With Bounty Hunter missions, I'm going to assume that you'll be able to accept Bounty Hunter missions through the Mos Eisley Cantina or Jabba the Hutt's Palace on Tatooine, or through the vast majority of the 20 plus fully explorable planets, or if not, all of them. The characters you can potentially be able to accept Bounty Hunter missions from can vary between Boba Fett, Jango Fett, Bossk, Forlom, Zuckuss, Dengar, IG-88, etc. We know you'll receive a target to hunt down, which you would either have to capture or eliminate. You'll go to your ship or the designated ship for the mission, and you will set a course for the designated planet by going into hyperspace, and as you arrive on the surface of the planet, you will proceed and land at the location where the target is potentially, and it will be shown on your radar. As you land, you will have to search every building, any landscapes, ships, vehicles, and either go solo and attempt to find the target, or ask any characters who potentially know of his or her whereabouts for you to converge on the target's location. If you manage to find the target, on your screen, it will remind you whether the target is to be captured or is to be eliminated. If you are to capture the target, you will have to battle and immobilize the target by depleting the majority of its health and stunning the target at the last moment before you have to carry it. At times, the target can recover and attempt to escape, and you're not allowing the target to flee. You will have to stun the target for him or her to be immobilized. If the target escapes and manages to flee, you would have failed the Bounty Hunter mission. If you are to eliminate the target, you will have a set of objectives in order to deplete the target's health, and depending on who the target is, the number of hearts and the level of difficulty can vary, and you will have to deplete the target's health and collect a valuable from the target as evidence to claim your reward at the end of the Bounty Hunter mission. You will go to your ship and will pilot the ship back to the planet where the bounty was assigned from, and if you successfully manage to deliver the target, you would have passed the Bounty Hunter mission, being awarded with either studs, a kyber brick, or perhaps a ship or some characters. It does share similarities and differences to that in Red Dead Redemption 2, especially in bounty hunting if any of you are epic gamers. With ground battles, I'm going to assume that you'll have to go to one of the cruisers depending on the area you're playing as, and this can vary between a Venator-class Star Destroyer, or a Providence-class Dreadnought, a Star Destroyer, a Mon Calamari Cruiser, an MC-85 Star Cruiser, or a Resurgent-class Star Destroyer. You will have to load up a holomap, and the option to play ground battles will appear. If you select it, it will show the planet, your opponent's defences in which you have to destroy, the playable characters / vehicles, and the set of objectives. If you select whatever one you want to play as, you will load in and you will be reinforced with a battalion, depending on your affiliation, which can be a squad of clone troopers, B-1 battle droids, stormtroopers, rebel soldiers, First Order troopers, or resistant soldiers, and you will have to coordinate with your squad by commanding them where you will be deploying to engage your opponent and destroy their defences. You will be able to buy defences to counter-attack your opponents, and it will cost studs. You will earn studs for every opponent defence you destroy. You could be offensive and summon reinforcements in the forms of squads or vehicles, or you could be defensive and construct a shield generator to protect your defences from the incoming blaster fire from your opponents. It would be ideal to destroy the opponent's defences in quick succession and with heavy firepower. Adding a timer can cause some controversy, as some prefer to reenact the scenes from the Star Wars Saga films, and some prefer to have a challenge, but in this case, before you load in, you will have the option to select whether you want a timer to be included. If you have a timer added, if you don't destroy your opponent's defences by the time the timer has run out, you would have failed the ground battle, but if you managed to destroy your opponent's defences in the time limit, you would have passed the ground battle, being awarded with either studs, a kyber brick, or perhaps a ship or some characters. This does share similarities and differences to that in LEGO Star Wars The Clone Wars 3, but we'll have to wait and see what's in store for us if ground battles are officially confirmed as an in-game hub world activity. How would you want non-story missions to work? Please let me know in the comment section down below, as I would love to know. Just to clarify, Smuggler Runs and Bounty Hunter missions have been officially confirmed to be an in-game hub world activity, but I've only speculated how they would potentially work, and as a reminder, ground battles haven't been officially confirmed and I've only speculated how they would potentially work. Feel free to give me your feedback on the video and make sure you follow me on Instagram, Twitter, join our Discord server, and if you have the willingness to donate, support me on Patreon. All the links to my social media platforms can be found in the description down below. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure that you do give the video a like, as I know you want content to be uploaded. Subscribe to the channel to be part of our community, along with turning on notifications, as you will be able to not miss out on any content that I upload. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.